Or do you feel like we're not going to get the
Oh,
Shakur fight still?
no time. I don't think no time soon. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think no time soon. Like, I don't know what it is, man. You know, as good as he is, he just when they do come to like Devin, Shakur, they seem like they willing to fight whoever. Tank seemed like he going more the money Mayweather route, the older Floyd route. Like, I don't know, what it is, but I want to see him get in there with some of these dudes.
All we see is Gervonta Davis waste his opportunity time and time again. He got so much to offer the sport of boxing, but he gives the sport of boxing so little. Gervonta Davis will never be comparable to Floyd. Floyd was somebody that worked hard, that went to the club, didn't drink. When it was time to get up and leave from these clubs, he was jogging home, with pants on, chains on, shirts on, Tim's on. He had an unmatched dedication for the sport, and Gervonta is not that. He will never compare to Floyd as it pertains to legacy, money, respect in the sport. He won't even fight anybody in his weight class. Everybody's scared to ask these questions. Hey, yo, is he going to fight Haney? Is he going to fight Shakur Stevenson? And every time reporters challenge him, he erupt like a female. Sport is growing right now. Fighters are getting compensated better, for going out there putting on better performances. Guys getting compensated better by going out there and fighting the best. And like I said before, Tank is missing out on all these opportunities. Why? Because he trying to look for free money in the sport. Back then, it wasn't so many guys at the same time that was peaking. Right now, 135 is stacked. 140 is stacked. 147 pounds is stacked. And when I'm saying stacked with these weight divisions, there's a lot of guys in those divisions that want to fight. Like I said, all these guys giving him an out saying that he's fighting for money. He only fought one time this year. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, if fighters want to maximize the amount that they're getting paid, they fight more consistently. They fight more often. And they don't shy away from a platform like Turkey Al-Sheikh. Even Floyd Mayweather said these guys making great money with Turkey. The best thing to do is just to stop comparing Tank to these guys. These guys are disciplined. They work on their craft and they can't wait to show their craft in their next fight. These guys want the bag and they want the legacy that come with being a great in the sport. Tank don't want that. So I'm saying all we doing now is the roles reverse. At first, Haney and Shakur wanting to fight this guy and being adamant about getting it done was clout chasing. Now that these guys are moving on and striving for greatness, they bringing Tank name in there for what? You know what I'm saying? Right now, Tank is in the 6th grade. He started in the 6th grade with everybody. And now everybody going to high school. So, the best bet is for these guys that's moving on not to look back. Tank is a bag, yeah. But if they keep working at their craft, being consistent, fighting the guys that people want to see them fight, they're going to make the bag anyway.
Devin Haney got power at 147, y'all. Hey, you know what? If Devin wins, you got to give the man credit, man. You know what I mean? I can't say nothing from him if he wins. You know what I'm saying? Yo! One super different Devin Haney, and down goes Brian Norman Jr. Damn.